At the origins of freestyle skiing lies a discipline that brought elegance to the slopes. Once a mesmerizing display of artistry and athleticism, ski ballet or acro ski's legacy lives on in the creativity it inspired. Buckle up your helmet as you're about to witness ski ballet and free riding in the next few minutes. Yes, you heard that right. We're in for one hell of a ride. Back in the 80s, while making their Olympic debuts as demo sports, and at the 1988 Calgary Winter Olympic Games, ski ballet, moguls and aerials were seen more as a curiosity than real sports. In 1992, moguls joined the Olympic program, with aerials following in 1994, while ski ballet was dropped. Remarkably, what defines athletes in these disciplines is their extraordinary prowess as gymnasts.
2017, I was a gymnast and I was recruited in aerials by an aerials coach, and I had no idea what this sport was all about. Lake Placid World Cup, I watched the best in the world, and he brought me on the knoll close to the jumps, and I remember hearing the skis going off the jumps, and it was just a very crazy experience. And I thought to myself, I'll never do that because it seems so scary, but I guess I just ended up doing it.
My first impression of the sport, I think I just was so amazed. It was beautiful to see people just flying through the air at such, speed and height. And as a gymnast, I craved the challenge and the excitement, and I think being a little bit of a daredevil, it was something I wanted to do.
As they take to the skies, acrobatic athletes deliver jaw-dropping shows, each infusing their distinct style.
We know who's skiing by just the look of it. Even though we all have the same technique, I would know if it was an American, if it was Chloe, if it's just because we all have that just very personal style, and it's not something you actually really work on. It's your soul. It's who you are, and that was the best part about mogul ski.
In the realm of these artistic sports, technique plays a crucial role, yet self-expression and aesthetics truly define their essence.
Back on my mogul career, my best performance was when I was actually only focusing on myself, what made me happy, and I just focused on how I wanted to ski and to showcase my personality and not actually thinking too much about the technique.
When we cross the line and we don't remember a run, but have a good feeling inside our belly, this was when we knew we made magic.
23-79, allez, la meneuse, she's in first place.
And when the magic happens, when souls and hearts are involved, this is also when the sport is taken to new heights.
Just to make one new jump at a competition in mogul, it requires years of training and make it happen, make it perfect.
As far as our sport goes, the amount of progression that's gone on in my career is absolutely insane. It's been hard to really fathom how much people have pushed themselves since when I first entered the sport. I mean, quad twisting triples were pretty regular, but a quint twisting triple was still, every couple years or every 4 years you'd see one. Now you see one almost every World Cup in training.
Декілька тижнів тому я перший, хто виконав новий стрибок в цьому виді спорту, такий як вінт-вінт, три вінти, на сніг та приземлив його. До цього такий варіант стрибка не виконував ніхто, і я перший, хто це зробив. Я дуже цьому задоволений. Поки що його стрибати на змаганнях не збираюся, тому що треба більше його потренувати. І після наступного літнього сезону та на наступний зимовий сезон я буду виконувати і хочу його виконувати на міжнародних змаганнях.
In a sport where new tricks are rare, Dima's new aerial marks a significant milestone in its evolution, as does the emergence of triples on the women's side.
It's a big jump going from doubles to triples, and it's not one that a lot of female aerialists have made. So it's a huge deal, and it's a lot more speed you have to take into the jump. You're doing a whole extra flip. It's a lot more impact on landing, so you have to make sure that you're strong enough, but also have that mental focus in order to be able to overcome the fear, because it is a lot scarier because of all those things I just talked about. And so for me to be able to do triples was just really exciting because it shows that I was continuing to push myself over the years.
Beijing Olympics, for me personally, my goal was to compete triples. I didn't get the results that I wanted to, and you know, someone competing doubles still ends up on the podium, so you weigh up that difference of, should I be doing triples? You know, what's the value in that? But that was that personal goal, and I feel like I've pushed the sport. There's more girls doing them now, so I'm proud of that.
If the top is raising the standard, it's kind of raising the standards for the whole field.
While women's aerials reach a significant milestone, the Dufour-Lepoint sisters have also witnessed a major evolution in female moguls.
We were the first generation to learn the backflips as young as we were, and now we look back and there are 16 years old already doing corks, and this is what sport is about. You always push boundaries, and it's actually really nice to have taken part of it.
In 2022, after her third Olympics in mogul skiing, Justine made the bold decision to switch to freeriding, which has since become an official FIS discipline, truly redefining pushing boundaries.
I knew I was done with freestyle mogul skiing after 2022, and I wanted to push myself even more, but why not in another sport, which is the freeride skiing.
Securing gold in only her second freeride World Tour competition, Justine successfully applied her mogul ski experience to excel in freeride terrain.
There's so many crossover on how to jump a cliff. There's so many technique and how to absorb. It was really, I think, for me, an amazing school because it gave me all the tool technically to be a strong skier in the freeride environment.
In her debut season on the Freeride World Tour, Justine achieved the remarkable feat of clinching the world title.
I never really thought I would be one-time a freeride champion in my whole life, but that actually proved to myself that I'm capable of anything.
Should I say hi?
Yeah,
or just...
yeah.